So I started with juicing and I juiced every single day for a year. I mean, I barely missed a day. And I bought a juicer and my girlfriend actually recently timed it start to finish. And start to finish, juicing with like cutting, putting the juice in, cleaning that, and drinking your juice was about 8 minutes. So it is doable. You do need to have the patience and also be prepared for it. I think people start off juicing like, oh, I'm going to juice, and they buy all this stuff, and then they get home and they're like, what do I do with all this stuff? So when I started juicing, I did it very simply. I took these green baggies. I put in, for every day of the week, what I was going to make in my juice. I put a green baggie in the catch, so I didn't have to clean the catch. And every day I'd make my juice, and that's it. And sometimes I made it at night. You know, depending on what kind of juicer you get, depends on how long the juice will stay fresh and give you the most bang for your buck. So, you know, if you have what we call a centrifuge juicer, you don't want to juice and then let it sit in your refrigerator for 2 days. You won't really get the nutrients out of it. So it's not hard to juice, and my favorite go-to juice is kale, cucumber, green apple, ginger, and lemon, and celery. And I put it in and I drink it, and it's delicious. And then, you know, my husband and I work out a lot, and the juicing was good, but it's not as filling. So the juicing gives you all those phytonutrients you need, and it gets right into your bloodstream super fast. There's not a lot to digest. Smoothies have more fiber to them. They make you fuller for longer. They're more of like a meal. So when somebody says to me, I don't know what to do, should I juice or should I blend? I kind of say, like, you can do a little bit of both. You can dabble in a little bit of both. It doesn't have to be one thing or the other. Like, if you find that juicing is too much, then don't juice every day. Make a smoothie. If you find that smoothies are too much, then don't do the smoothies every day. Make a juice. And the great thing about smoothies is that there's so many different things you can put in them. And juices too, but for smoothies, there's like various nuts and seeds that have various different nutrients in them. So like, I'm anemic, and I put in blackstrap molasses in my smoothie, so I don't have to take an iron supplement. I put like the blackstrap in my smoothie, and it gives me a little bit more iron. Some people need like more vitamin C, so putting in like peppers with like citrus helps to boost your vitamin C. So there are different combinations that you can use to help with your nutrition, so that you don't have to take the supplements. So I say, when it comes to like what to do, I think that it's a personal choice. I think you get benefits from both, and I think you need to start small and not try and do it all at one time. Well, smoothies I feel like are a lot easier because I have a Vitamixer, and it just pulverizes everything, so I don't even have to cut a lot with that. But any kind of blender you have, and I don't recommend going out and buying a very expensive blender until you know that you're going to use it. Like, we used 2 other blenders before we got to this one, just to make sure that we knew that we were going to use it, and we literally use it every single day. So, you know, for making your smoothies, you know, I think if you have a plan of what you're going to put in it at the beginning, then it makes it easier to do. And then as you get more comfortable with it, you just like throw in the kitchen sink and blend it up.
Yeah. And you make green smoothies too?
I make green smoothies. My smoothies typically are spinach, pineapple, coconut juice, hemp seeds, chia seeds, Brazil nuts, blackstrap molasses. Sometimes I'll throw in a little bit of romaine, cucumber, kale. Kind of depends what's in the refrigerator. Yeah. And also, frozen is a great thing. So, like frozen pineapple, I don't cut up a pineapple every day. And also with the organic and non-organic, if you're not buying organic, then frozen is a better option. And it makes it a lot easier. So we do frozen strawberries, frozen blueberries, frozen pineapple, and that just helps make it cooler and yummier.
Yeah, actually helps also make it creamier, right? Especially the
yeah, and we also sometimes put in avocado, which also makes it creamier, and it gives you that little extra fat. So if you're a person who is working out a lot, you want to get all that extra fat in your diet, especially if you're eating plant-based. So the avocado is a really good source of fat.